3 years ago, I spent 90% of my time procrastinating. So in this video, I'm going to break down the 7 principles which I use to stop, and hopefully you can use some of them too. Now, first off, one of the big things you have to understand about procrastination is that it's quite often caused by a lack of vision for the future. So basically, you don't have this big direction that you want to go in life. You don't really know what you want to be doing in 1 year, 5 years, or 10 years. So a simple fix that worked for me to help solve this issue was to get out that old trusty notepad and pen and ask myself 3 questions. Where do I want to go in life? What do I want to achieve in life? And what do I want to experience in life? Get out a notepad and pen and start journaling about those 3 questions. In doing so, you will create this vision for your future and such actually sort of inspire you and create some urgency for you to do something. Now, in that process of asking them 3 questions, you might set some goals, or you more than likely will set some goals, but it's not enough to just set a goal. You need to craft your goal in a particular way which inspires action, and essentially that involves you being specific. Simply put, specificity creates clarity, and clarity creates action. If you have a goal that isn't specific and you have no clarity, it's like walking through a forest that's covered in fog. You're going to procrastinate with each step because you don't know where you're going. So if you're setting goals, either in this exercise or in the future, make sure your goal specific. So go from, for example, I want to lose weight to I want to lose 20 pounds in 4 months. By setting a goal, you're obviously going to have a long-term direction and long-term clarity. And by creating a specific goal, it allows you to break that goal down into a daily action for short-term daily clarity. For example, if you try to break down the goal of I want to lose weight into daily actions, it could be rather hard or complicated, and you mightn't be confident in your daily action or in your plan. But if you break down I want to lose 20 pounds in 4 months into a daily action, into a plan, you're going to be really confident in that plan. Now, again, I talk about daily actions in every video because I'm pretty much convinced that if you can set a big goal and you can break it down to a daily action and then just do that daily action every single day, you are going to live the life that you want to live sooner or later, because doing that daily action every day is going to add up to your goals and you're going to achieve your goals. So I want to say thank you to the sponsor of this video, Brand Builder, my company where we help coaches and entrepreneurs build, scale, and monetize their personal brands on social media whilst making an impact. If you're a coach or an entrepreneur, you want to grow, scale, monetize your brand while making an impact, click the first link in the description below and apply to work with us. Anyway, back to the video. And plus, by breaking your goal down into daily actions, you create daily clarity and you limit any sense of overwhelm, hence you're less likely to procrastinate. Now, one of the things that really worked for me after I determined my life vision, set my goals and made a daily action plan is to actually remind myself of my goals every single day by writing them down. Yes, I know you don't want to do this, you think it's stupid, so did I until I tried it. If you just take literally 1 minute either every morning or every night, or maybe even both, to write down the goals you have for that month or for that year, or even both, you're going to train your brain to subconsciously recognize and affirm your goals, that you know what your goals are. And in turn, you're going to actually start looking subconsciously for opportunities to achieve that goal or to push yourself towards that goal. And that actually includes doing the work, those daily action tasks that you're meant to be doing that will add up to achieve your goal, and hence you're not going to procrastinate. Now, a big trap that I used to fall into all the time was using a traditional to-do list. Essentially, every single day having a list of things that I had to do. It always ended up being 20 plus tasks. It was impossible to complete, and it was just straight up overwhelming because no matter how much I got done, I never completed the to-do list, and I always felt like I had more to do. Hence, you're pretty much going to end up procrastinating because you don't know where to go. You know you're not going to complete your to-do list, and it just ends up spiraling. However, the fix to that, and it's something pretty much most people who use a to-do list suffer from, so the fix, it's super simple. You use a to-do list that only has 3 to 5 high priority tasks on it. This way you literally only have 3 to 5 tasks that you have to do that day, and then you can have a might do list, essentially every task that you might do if you complete your 3 to 5 high priority tasks. Now, your 3 to 5 high priority tasks are going to be your daily action tasks that you created earlier. Now, it's all well and good. You decide you're going to do your daily action task, you sit down, you're not going to procrastinate, all of a sudden your phone pings, you have a notification, and 30 minutes later you are scrolling through TikTok wondering what the fuck you just did with the last half hour of your life. You end up feeling like shit because you know you've just wasted 30 minutes, you know you're procrastinating, and now you're actually in a cycle of just watching TikToks or scrolling Instagram or whatever you're doing. So you need you need to turn off notifications. Have your notifications off all the time. No exceptions. Realistically, when was the last time you got an emergency phone call that you needed to answer straight away? Now, the second thing you need to do when you're working, when you sit down to do your work block and you don't want to procrastinate, turn your phone off. Your phone is a dopamine device and it's fighting for your attention every second, and it is damn good at winning. Now, this final concept is one that's going to be very familiar to most people. Remember how back in school when you had an assignment due, you might not start it to the day before it's due, but you would always get it done. That's because of Parkinson's law. Essentially, Parkinson's law states that a task will expand to fill the time you allocate to it. So if you give yourself 2 weeks to complete something, you're going to take 2 weeks to complete it. You give yourself 1 day to complete something, you're going to complete it in 1 day. So what you need to do is you need to put yourself under pressure. You need to set a deadline that's uncomfortable. Now, not a deadline that is stupid and ridiculous, something like writing a book in 2 days, not going to happen, but challenge yourself and put yourself under pressure to complete something faster than you would be comfortable completing it in. So instead of 2 hours to do X, you give yourself 1 hour to do X. Now, my friends, thank you for watching. As always, all my resources, if you want to check them out, are linked in the description below. And that is it for this video. If you enjoyed this video, check out this one here. You will love it and you'll find immense value in it. Anyway, that is it for this video. I will catch you in the next one.